Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be decorating for Halloween. I have my pumpkin spice latte. It's 100 degrees outside and we are going to be probably making this into like a little short series of videos. I'm gonna do my front door today just because I feel like I'm more prepared for that than doing the inside of the house. I have 5 cats now. My 3 oldest ones, before we got the 2 additional cats, are really good with leaving my decorations alone. But since I have 2 younger cats right now, decorations I feel like is questionable. I feel like they might play with it, eat it, whatever I'm putting out. So I have to figure out ways of preventing them from destroying everything. And I really want to put out my Halloween village that I have. I have a bunch of Lee Max houses from Michaels, and I want to protect those. So the inside is not going to be ready just yet. So I think we're going to start with the front door. I gotta get into my garage and dig out stuff. I have stuff everywhere that I bought, and I gotta see my inventory of what I'm putting out and how I'm styling the front door. So we're gonna be doing that. I'm gonna finish up those branches. I just painted them, they painted the pool noodle, and that's drying right now, so hopefully that'll be ready. I found my umbrella stands as well to keep those propped up. Now it's just the logistics of putting the branches with that piece that I want to attach it to together. Hopefully that works. If not, I got a plan B. I've been watching a lot of door videos and trying to see what I can do just in case that doesn't work out. So we will be doing that today. All right, so let's go see. We won't start with the garage yet because that's another beast in its own. But let's see what I have in my extra room of plants that I've been hiding from the cats to save for my husband. And trying to figure out where to set things. And my storage of Halloween stuff. We're just gonna place you right there. Okay, so we got the Monster ghosts that are gonna be out there. So we'll go ahead and place these over here because they are in my way. So I got 2 sets and they're a set of 3. So hopefully that'll look good. I have some other trees. Okay. This is my Christmas bow that I made one year, and I love it. And I was thinking about making a black one for Halloween, so I still might do that. If my door idea doesn't work out as well. So I have these really pretty, they're like spooky trees, and they light up. So we're gonna stick those out there again because I had them last year. I think I got these on Amazon. If I find the link, I'll put it in the description. But they're really pretty. And where is the base for those? Oh, it's in there. Comes with the base. So I have another one of those that I'm gonna grab. Get those ready. Fear is whenever you have decorations, do they still light up the next year? Who knows? So we got those. And if I were to put these out in the house, the cats would just climb it. Oh my god, they would just rip it to shreds. So we're not putting them in the house. They are going outside. I don't think I have anything else that's in here that needs to be outside. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna turn off the light, save electricity. Perfect. Okay. So let's just plug these in real quick and just make sure they work. Hey, they work. Yeah. So these are really cool. Last year I put them on some like black boxes that I had, and they looked a lot taller because I think they're like listed at 7 feet tall, which 7 feet tall isn't the like the main stick here. It's like the tallest, smallest, thinnest stick that goes up to 7. You know, that's how they measure the height. So they're pretty cool too. They have different settings as well, so they twinkle and stuff. So, you know, I wanted them a lot taller because, you know, I wanted like a spooky tree. So I wanted to like kind of overtake the front. That's why I want to add those branches with it. So hopefully those branches will really accentuate and really give it that spooky vibe. I want to light the branches too, and I don't know if I have little twinkly lights to put on them or not. So hopefully I stumble across them when we get in the garage. Alright guys, so we are in the garage and I am going through some of my stuff. I found this garland here that I might incorporate on the trees to kind of give it a little bit more. I just saw somebody like put like, I don't know, floral wire and like bats on them on their like branches, and I thought that looked really good. This might be something I might include in that. So we have that. We have a lot of stuff to go through. Honestly, I don't even know where to begin. I have this like spooky garland too. Usually I like to use this on like my table, but I have another one and I'm wondering if I can like somehow intertwine it on the trees. Maybe we'll see. That can be tender. On that. Also, my garage is a mess because we moved and we lost our shed at our old house, and everything is mixed in the garage and the shed and the washer. So this box out of the way. This one's my inside one, and I think it'll survive the cats. My cats have already ruined one rug, and yeah, it's not that great. I think I have these that I can put on the branches. Yeah, okay. So fireplaces before I made these eyes. I just like cut them out of construction paper and you put them on your fireplace and then you put little teeth on them. Looks like a monster fireplace. I saw that idea a few years ago on somebody's Instagram. It was a great page. I don't know what happens to that Instagram page, but it was really good. Okay. So there's that. Dedicated to pumpkins. these ones. So, yeah. These went on my, I have like, you know, everybody's doing the lights with their garden lights. And so they'd stick the thing in there and it'd light up. I have hanging ones where my lights hang, so I wanted the pumpkins to hang too. So I got those, and then these lights are fun. They don't light up right now because they need to be like cleaned, but they light up in orange and purple, and you put them in your plants, and it kind of gives them that extra light effect. Okay, so got a couple things. We'll start getting things going out in the front then. So I was just bringing everything out to the front door, cleaning off the decorations. I didn't feel like, you know, including that in the video. That's kind of just boring. So as I was going through these boxes and bringing them over to the front door, I found 2 ghosts that I bought last year from Amazon, and I wasn't going to use them because they are really similar to the Martha Stewart one, and I just thought the Martha Stewart ones looked so much better than the ones I got from Amazon. But I forgot, like, with the ghost, they have this, like, thing to keep them ghosty. I don't know how to describe it. Basically, it's this like tube situation. Well, I put the branch on it, and it has a stand and everything. Like, it's kind of tall, but see, like, this is perfect, and I can just put the thing on it. Why didn't I think of this? I didn't even think that this would work. I just hope that the other branch will fit in this like this one did. The other branch has a little bit of a thicker bottom, so maybe we could like kind of carve it or something and like jam it in there. So I won't need to use the umbrella thing or the broomsticks that I bought. So that sucks, but I'm gonna return those, I guess. This works. I'm so excited for that. So yeah, just thought I would point that out. Okay, so I am going to put out my here is my Halloween mat. Done. So that's what that looks like. I'm sorry that it's so bright out here, but that is already one step to the front door. I had to play around with the logistics of thinking that the ghost thing would work, but it ended up being too short. So there is my umbrella stand and my broomstick, and then that thing is attached, and there's the first branch. So I'm gonna have my black trees right here, and gonna put the other branch there, and hopefully this works. All right, so after much effort, I was able to do these branches. I had to cut one of the branches and reattach it with tape. It's been a struggle, but I think they look good, so I'm gonna show you guys right now. So that is them. I just wanted them to peek out a little bit, and then I'm gonna put the lights over them, and then the other trees will go right there. Okay, so this is gonna be my stopping point. It is like way too hot, but I will show you the progress, and then we'll continue this later tonight. That's it so far. So it's been a few days since I was working on the front door. I was out there way too long, and I was super hot, and I just took a break, and it's been a couple days since I've done that. So I did do something last night. I was trying to think of what to make for my, like, I don't know, it's like an arch, but it's a piece that kind of makes it like a little bit of a small porch, and I was wanting to cover something right there because I just felt like it looked very bare. So I decided to make this bow last night. I've made one before for Christmas, but I made a black one. And this is it, and I decided to, you know, put it up. So hopefully that works out. Hopefully that looks good. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling weird about it. Might have to go somewhere else. We'll see. This is all just trial and error. I'll insert in a moment on how I made the bow because I did it at a different time. So that'll be inserted right now. All right, so I'm gonna try to remember I'm gonna try to do this without looking at the video that I referenced to make it. I'm pretty sure I remember how to do it. This tool is just sticking together. So what I remember is like you have to make multiple layers and then you kind of keep folding it over itself, basically. You want to make it like really thick, so that way you can't see through it as much. And then what you do is you stuff it with paper. Like this. Yeah. I think the bigger the like square rectangle, the bigger the bow, if I remember correctly. This tool is horrible. I think it's because the glitter is sticking to it. I think that this should be okay at this point. So what you'll do now is you will just cut it with your scissors here. Okay, just like that. Now you just get 2 zip ties, I believe, and you basically scrunch it up like a bow, like this. Oh, let me back this up, like that. So that is how you pretty much do it, and then you stuff it. So, this is so beautiful. Oh my God, this came out so good. I was just like a guess on how to do it again. I haven't done it in a while, so yeah, you don't want to do it that crazy. And then you want to bring another one over here for your like middle part of the bow. I don't need mine that big really. Because the goal is to put this in the center. What do you think? Hope it looks good. Hopefully this lights it up. Yay. Yeah, that'd be so cool. Okay. I'm excited. Typically though, when you do make this, you would get another, like another piece and you tie it over it, and then, you know, you can do that. I'm gonna have a longer piece for like the bow tails, you know, to kind of hang down. But I'll do that. Actually, I'll do that now. I am gonna wrap it because I forgot. I think that's how you do the bow tails. Okay, I don't have that much to do. I guess I won't do the bow tails because I don't have that much to do. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, okay. I'm just gonna... This is what I'll do. That is my cat playing with the thingies. Yeah, this is what I'll do right here. Is I will zip tie this. Normally you don't do this, so I'm just gonna do it like this for the sake of just getting rid of the fabric. But typically you would wrap it and then it'd be long enough for you to do the bow tails. And I can bring my red one out and show that one on the proper way to do it. But just for now. Yay, isn't that pretty? Okay. Let me grab my red one so you guys can see it. So this is my red ones that I've made for Christmas, and you have the long fabric and you just basically tie this over the bow and then you have your long tails. So that way you guys can get an idea if you want to try to make the bow. Now I have to stuff it with paper though, so that way it keeps its shape and it's nice and fluffy. And you just crinkle it up and you just kind of get in one of the layers here, and the more you put, the bigger the bow. So the bow is done, the cat's secured. We are going to put this over the entryway and see how it looks. And another thing that's kind of been delaying my progress with the front door is I ordered some lights that were kind of like the old school lights. I didn't want to use my old school lights that I had because they get really hot and I'm just kind of like worried about fire, and there's a lot of fabric, and you know, I just, you know, didn't want to do that. So I got the LED version of these lights, and I wanted to really illuminate the branches that I've spray painted and put together in the back, because the trees that I put out front are very bright and your eyes kind of go to them. So I already put flame lights in my overhead light, but I wanted like lights to kind of give it some more around the actual doorway. So I'm excited to put these on and I'm gonna get them going. But basically they look like these. They're like these. So can't wait to see what these look like out there. And we'll get the bow going. So we will go ahead and hopefully finish the whole door thing today. I hope. We'll see. I don't know. It's in the evening time and hopefully it's a little bit cooler, but it's been like 100 degrees every day. So it's really hard to decorate for fall when it doesn't feel like fall. So we will go in and do that. So we're gonna put up the lights now. This looks good. Don't drop. Let's start this. All right, so the door is now done. I think, we'll see. I don't know, I keep adding things to it and I keep taking things off. I think we're at a good stopping point. I think I'm okay with it right now. I am not going to use the bow. I think that might be too much. I don't know, I still might throw it on. For right now, I think it looks good. I may swap it out with the wreath that I have on there and see how that looks, but I'm gonna show you what the results look like. So, here we go. It is all orange. All right, so here is the reveal. So we have all the ghosts, and I repainted those pumpkins. Well, at least these little small ones I did because they were looking really rough. And my ghost all lit up. Got the witch's hat. The only thing I don't like about these ghosts is the glue seepage on top. It's just not that great. You can see it during the daytime. But the other ghosts are hanging and my lights are up. So I am very happy with this. This is where I was gonna put the bow. Well, actually, I was gonna put the bow up there, but I think it's just too much. I think this is perfect. And then I was thinking about putting the bow there, and I put it there and it was too much as well. So I don't know. I think this works cohesively together. So I'm not gonna end up using the bow out here, but I may put it somewhere else. So yep, that is it for this big reveal. Well, it's a big reveal for me because it took a long time, it took a long process. So if you did like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and please follow me on all my social medias listed down below in the description box. And as always, thanks for watching.